Well, we're live. And it's a surprise because I hit the wrong effing button. But so be it. We're here. We're going to have a chat about mediocrity, procrastination, and creative slumps. So, I know there's 2 of you out there. Yeah, looks like there's 4 of you out there. Let me turn the bad boy around and say hello to you. Wait a minute. I gotta put on my garb. How's that? Doesn't really work with the hat, does it? Huh? Let's do it without the hat. Well, this is certainly not the way I had planned to do the stream. I had, a whole opening all set up for you. I had the shot planned, the comments to be said, and I was trying to improve the composition. And evidently, in that process, I hit the wrong button and we went live. So instead of starting at 4:15 p.m., I don't know, what was it, about 4:05? Something like that? That's okay. One of the things I'd like to know is how the signal is right now. Because as you can see, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And I have to admit, hey, Hikaru Katayama, good to see you, my friend. And I do believe Scorpion is probably out there. Oh, good. Thanks for the heads up there. Yeah. Let me show you the other side of what I'm looking at, just so you know, because I'm sure you probably are hearing it. That is where I'm at. The magic of video and cinema. On one hand, you can look like you're in the middle of nowhere, when in reality, you're smack dab in the middle of civilization, such as it is. And by the way, we started back there at the corner of Chapman Avenue and Santiago Canyon here in Orange County. So if you're inclined to follow me, either now or later, you can do it. You can get a map and check it out. That's neither here nor there. To be honest, right now I'm kind of killing time because I know there are going to be more people lurking about because I started early. And so I have to come up with something clever to say. And to be honest, I don't feel clever today. I want to talk about my confession because I do have a confession to give. And it's a pretty strong one. I hadn't planned on doing this live stream today and covering this particular topic. But it really struck me hard today, and I felt I needed to address it. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go up there. I want to go through the barbed wire. Ooh, look at that. Well, now, interesting. If I wanted to make my way through all of this, all I have to do is get through the barbed wire fence, and it looks like I can. So, the question is, should Bob venture out somewhere into the wilderness? Give me a heads up, a thumbs up, a throw up, something. Let me know. Too late, I'm going. Here we go. Whoa. Now the question, whoa, 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 I'm already tangled in the barbed wire. Oh, that's going to be fun. Here we go. And I'm probably on property I shouldn't be on, but dang it, it's just too nice not to go out here. So here we go. We're not going to go too far. I just want to get away from the sound of the traffic. Heck, there's a log right here I could just plop myself down on and chit chat with you for a while. So maybe we'll do more than that. I think so, because even though we're just on the other side of the road there, it's still kind of noisy. So let's see if we can't get someplace where it's nicer. Besides, we're still waiting for the rest of the audience to show up. Viewers. Feels weird to say that for some reason. I'm looking to see if there's a path, and I think I see one. I'm not sure. So, I'm not so sure that's a path or not. And I don't know if those are gopher holes or snake holes. I'll do that, Hikaru. I'll bring a Bangalore with me. Oh yeah, this is nice, and hopefully the signal is still holding steady. But we're gonna come up here on this ridge, hopefully. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Up we go. Oh, that's fun. There you go. Now that's worth the effort just to get that view over there. Huh? Is that nice or what? Look at that. That's gorgeous. Cool. I like it. Alrighty. So hang on one second here while I adjust something. I'm gonna put the camera down. Give me a second, guys, or girls, or people, or whoever you are, whatever you are. Oh yeah. Okay. That's a wee bit better. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alrighty, we're back. Okay, and with that in mind, I'm gonna swing it around this way so you guys can see that and yours truly at the same time. Kind of still want to go up that way, kind of go up on the crest. So at the same time, I don't know if I'm trespassing or not. Most likely I am. You'd think if there's barbed wire, that means keep out, but darn it all, it didn't used to be that way when I was a kid. I used to be to come out here to this field and walk around without any questions or issues. All right, we're gonna go up to the top of the hill and let come what may. Let's see here. I'd like a spot where I could just kind of plop my rear end down and talk to you for a few minutes. All right. I think I'm going to try doing that here. This is not exactly a great spot. This is not quite planned out, obviously. This is live. This is impromptu. This is crazy. Well, let's give it a shot here. All right. All righty. All right. Oh. There you go. Now the question is finding a spot where I can hold the camera and talk to you, because I'd rather not have to, hold the camera while I'm sitting here chatting. And I also would like to give you more of an interesting view. So, looks like there's just 2 of you out there with 7 likes. That's kind of interesting. I got 7 likes, but only 2 viewers apparently. C'est la vie. Okay, I guess I'm going to I'm going to start here in a second. Um, yeah, yeah, all right. Okay, hang on one second. There we go. Well, dang it all. To be honest, I just don't feel like chatting right now, which is not, that's part of the problem. So, yeah, hey, Nosh, I hit a button wrong and I went live early. And that has just totally messed up my rhythm for the stream. Because I had plans for how I was going to open it up, what I was going to say, and try to cut right to the chase. Instead, I've spent 11 minutes. Hey, Patricia. Everyone say hi to Patricia. Patricia's a new one. You see UFOs in Brazil? Awesome. So what I'm trying to do, hang on, I'm going to wave to Patricia. And there's Megan. Hey, Megan. There's Megan and Patricia. Good to see you. Yeah, you're right, Megan. And really, you know what? In some ways, this is, you're welcome, Patricia. We got a good crew here. You might want to, if you're interested, if you're connected to Discord, you should join our Discord community. All these people are part of it. Hey, Scorpion, good to see you too. Okay. I'm going to collect my thoughts here. And I'm going to try and get into this. And I'm going to try and actually keep this relatively short. Keep it down to, another 15 or 20 minutes. As you can see, in fact, I'm going to stand up and I might even start walking because now that I've got my wind and my thoughts about me, I think I can do this while walking. I just have to be careful because there are lots of, I don't know if you can see, in fact, I'll show them to you. There are tons of, I believe, gopher holes. I hope they're gopher holes, not snake holes. Otherwise, I may be in deeper doo-doo than I think I am. But that's what's there. But, and the other thing too, of course, being down where I was at, kind of out of sight, out of mind. But we're gonna walk up here a bit because it is kind of a neat view. I want you to see what I'm looking at. So you can see the skies, okay? In fact, that's really kind of what I want to start with. Those skies, those dark, brooding clouds, they kind of represent my mood. And my mood's been that way for about a week. I've been gloomy. I've been quite gloomy, actually. And Nosh, that's interesting. I hadn't heard that. Rattlesnakes because of the dry weather. It's probably not wise that I'm here, so maybe I should go ahead and make my way down to at least someplace a little more. Darn it, I just like it out here. I don't want to give up. I hate giving up, which is kind of the what this is all about. So let's see here. I'm gonna walk a bit. I'm gonna try and sort this out. Now I'm once again, I'm in a position of indecision. I certainly can't go the way I came because there's a big gully right down there. You probably can't tell, but yeah, I'm not gonna go down there. That's kind of foolhardy on my part. So whatever I do, either I go up the way I came, or go up the direction I'm currently in, or I go back. And you know what? I'm going up. I'm going forward. Because that's also part of the whole point of this conversation. But I do want to find a spot where I can sit down and not... I want to walk and talk, but damn it, I know I have to keep an eye on my footing. That's, not just the possibility of rattlesnakes and all that stuff, but you know, I don't want to be tumbling down, let's say, an embankment like that, as soft and green and beautiful as it may be. So, all right. You know, I'm really struggling today to. It's okay if you get bit. You can do a stream sucking out the poison. You're absolutely. That would go viral. Yes, absolutely, that would go viral. So I'm going to swing around and at least try and give you a decent view. And again, I'm a little bit out of breath. And I'm just a little bit scatterbrained right now. I've got to get my focus so I can really get this started. So, okay, here we're gonna go. This is like take 2. Y'all know I have a confession to make. And you know what that confession is? That confession is I want to quit YouTube. Oh yeah. I want to bail. I'm tired of it. I've been at it for 12 years. I've got over 220 videos. I've busted my rear trying to build a channel. I have over 5,800 and I believe 7 subscribers. I have a Discord server. I have an Instagram account. I've been doing everything I can to produce quality content and to improve the quality of what I do with each video. But I've gotten a little bit disappointed here in the last few weeks, last few months. And then part of that is that I feel that my work is mediocre. And I know that I tend to be a bit of a procrastinator. And frankly, I'm in a creative slump. I just don't know what to do. And, I've spent a lot of time looking at other videos on YouTube on how to, build your channel, how to be more effective with your thumbnails, your descriptions, your titles, how to work the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm in your favor. And I've been doing everything I can to apply those techniques. And yet, despite all of my efforts, I feel, that's a very important word there, not think, I feel. I want you to separate those two terms, like I'm getting nowhere. Now, the bottom line is, I'm not going to quit. What I feel and what I should do are two different things. And quitting is not one of them. No, on the contrary, and just to be honest, I've got notes. So give me a second. In fact, again, I'm, truth in advertising, right there. I took some time to jot down some of the talking points I wanted to cover. Today, particularly, has been a struggle. Well, no, let me back up a little bit. Let me tell you what's on my mind first. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll even walk out towards the street again. I made a commitment back in the beginning of the first of the year. Actually, it was like December 27th or there of 2021. And that commitment was I would do one live stream a week and at least one edited video a month. I wasn't able to keep up on the latter promise, or is it the former? I can never say those. I can never figure out which one's the right one. I have to go look it up in the dictionary. The point is that I didn't put out one edited video a month. However, I do have a new edited video up. I put that up just recently, last week or the week before last. And you know what? trying to talk and navigate through high brush. Might as well let you see what I'm going through. I mean, this is what I'm going through, and I hate being near the road. I want to be out in the countryside. I want to be out where there's fresh air and sunshine. I want to explore and have adventures. And I want to take all of you along with me. All right, we're doing good so far. So anyway, let's get back to the conversation at hand. And once I get out of the brush here, it'll be a little bit easier. Here we go. There's a spot where I came through the fence. All right. And there she is. Hey, where's that Bangalore? Hikaru, bring up the Bangalore. Aye, sir. All right. Over the hill and through the woods. And this time we made it. It is legit. Nosh, it is. We made it. So, alrighty. So I'm gonna hold the camera on that composition while I chat with you. So today, particularly, this melancholy, this frustration really struck me hard, because the truth is, up until about 4 hours ago, I didn't even know what the live stream was going to be. My original plan was to do a live stream from Little Saigon, which is in the city of Westminster, California, about 30 minutes from where I live. And hang on here 1 second. My OCD says I can't stand to see the gimbal in the frame. There we go. Unfortunately, the weather sucks, and it's been cold and gloomy for a week. Now, I shouldn't really complain, because the truth is, for many people around the world, right now there's even rougher weather. Snow in Germany. I know my friend Simon, who's English, but all right, be quiet already. I'm talking here. My friend Simon, who has a channel called Simon Nomano Cha, he lives in Belgium, and he was going to do a live stream about the sakura blossoms in a city not far from where he lives, but he didn't go because the weather was nasty and unpleasant. So really, this is not that bad, and I know it. I'm grousing. So anyways, the point is, as I said, I know I tend to have I tend to procrastinate, and I don't get things prepared, and that's what I want. I don't like going live or doing anything unless I have all my ducks lined up, that I have, my notes made, I've done my research, and that at least when I go live or when I do an edited video, I'm providing you something of value. If you're going to spend the time, whether it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, half an hour, whatever it may be, watching my channel, watching one of my videos, my God, I better give you something worth watching. And that's just how I feel about it. And right now, I'm really, really passionate. And I normally don't like to open up like this. But this is something that's been weighing on my heart for a while. And, well, this is not exactly a great location, is it? So, you know what we'll do? We'll go across the street into civilization. And then we can have at least a better view. We can have a better view of the hillside, okay? So hang on, I'm gonna press the old button. Bingo. All right. So it looks like I have 4 of you watching. That's really cool. It's nice to have you all out there. I do appreciate it. Let's wait till we get to a good green light, and then I'll continue the conversation. You might as well. That's right. I got to put my hacker man outfit back on. Hacker mode on. Okay. All right, Nosh. Nosh is, he figured out what my true confession is. I'm actually a computer hacker. That's right. This is a clever... Oh, I have 25 minutes. Hang on. Here we go. Woohoo! Well, if I get hit, you'll see it live. 14, 8, 11. How to do that? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Fire! I'm mad. I truly am mad, All right. So, that being said, that's a pretty cool shot, I think. I'm always looking for a cool shot. All right. So, here we go. As I was saying, just things have not been lining up lately. For example, I was trying to write... I have 2 edited videos that I'm working on right now. One is a cooking video. Hey, Raymond, you're there. Well, Raymond, that's what I want to do. I'm semi-retired right now, but I'm not making enough money doing YouTube to warrant just cutting the cord completely. I make too much money working 3 days a week for an old client, I have to be practical about it. But that's really what I want to do. I want to just make content. But even so, before I start making content with any kind of consistency or what's the word I'm looking for? Before I make that kind of commitment, I have to prove to myself and to you, the audience, that I can keep up. That's one reason why I made this commitment at the beginning of the year. That I was going to produce at least one live stream a week, one edited video a month. I was going to do that for at least 6 months. At that point, I was going to reassess, and I still am, where I'm at and whether or not I'm going to continue. And to some degree, I'm going to be counting on some of you out there, you regulars, to let me know what you want me to do. I mean, your input on the Discord server has really been a motivator for me to keep going. I mean, as I said, there's a part of me that says, why am I putting out all this effort for what I think is very little return? But I am getting to a point. Do a barrel roll? I've never cooked a barrel before. How do you make a barrel roll? Do you add sugar on top? Now, that was pretty lame, wasn't it? So, let's see here. You know what? I'm looking for a spot again. Sorry, nice. That was pretty... I guess that's a dad joke, even if I'm not a dad. So, let's get back to today. So anyways, I have these 2 videos I'm working on. One is a video about a 1/3 scale train, not that far from where we're at right now, probably not more than 5 miles, maybe less than that. It's edited, but I'm not happy with voiceover, so I'm rewriting it. And I struggle to make that copy interesting. I want to provide information, but I just don't want it to be hard, cold facts. I want it to be fun and entertaining. Video game joke? Oh, yeah. Wasn't that Donkey Kong? God, that's going way back. And of course, I am wearing my hacker's outfit, so it's okay. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting Donkey Kongs. Okay. Um, part of me says just put the damn camera down right here, and let's see. Looking for a spot where I can give you a nice view. Hang on here. Whee! We're going for a ride here. I'm going to just sit in the grass and give you this shot here. I'm trying to get. Yeah, it's still not the shot. See, I can't even. I am so obsessed with getting the right shot. The composition's got to be right. The lighting's got to be right. The copy's got to be right. The script's got to be right. The editing's got to be right. And that's part of the problem. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. And I'm never satisfied with my own work. And, I look at the stuff I've put up over the last year or so, and I feel like it's good. But you know what? I'm not getting any views. I've got work that's older, and that's, I think, not as good, but it's better. Let me give you an example. My 2 top videos with over 350,000 views were made at least 7 to 9 years ago. And you know what they are? How to hard boil an egg in the microwave and how to poach an egg in the microwave. And damn it, I know some of the stuff I've done recently is as good, if not better. Am I tooting my own horn? You bet your bottom dollar I am. I'm willing to say when I'm crappy, but I also know when I'm good. All right. Boy, am I definitely in a spouty mood right now, huh? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get the lighting. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to do it this way because that's where the light's better. Because this will allow me to... Your YouTube still puts the microwave and egg videos in my recommendation list it does. That's amazing. That is just, it's so weird, how their algorithm works. In fact, that's one of the things that really bothers me. I'm chasing the damn algorithm, and I'm getting to the point where I think I shouldn't. But we'll cover that in a minute. They are, and in fact, you know what, Hikaru? My new cooking video, which is how to make a hamburger goulash. It's basically finished. I mean, I just need to release it. But I wanted to build up a reserve of content so I wouldn't have to, yeah, I know, it's pushing shorts and I don't want to do shorts. And if I have to do shorts, then screw them. I'll just continue at the way I am, I don't buy into all their malarkey. I'm old, I'm grumpy, and I don't care. Damn, I'm really going off, aren't I? So let me get back to the point I was trying to make earlier. And, I'm trying to look over here, but I always want to look over here at the camera and blah, blah, blah. That's the nice thing about when I'm walking and I'm talking, I'm looking out there. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just look out that way and you're right. Stop chasing algorithm. In fact, I just watched a video last night. Like I said before, I've been watching a lot of videos about how to grow your channel, how to, like I said, make better thumbnails, how to make better description. I learned about what's called above the fold and below the fold in the description box, and what words to use or what type of words to use. And in this last video, I've applied all those things I've learned. That's why my new thumbnail looks the way it does. That was deliberate, and that's based off of what I've learned. I hope it works. We'll see. I don't know for weeks, maybe months. Because that's something else I've learned. I can have my videos online for weeks and months, and then suddenly they start to take off. I don't understand that, but it happens. And talking about those egg videos. This past month, last 28 days or more, the poached egg video just skyrocketed. It was doing 3 times as much in viewership than all my videos combined. It was driving all the traffic. It was making all the money. And I don't understand why suddenly it's hot. It's like I said, between 7 and 9 years old. But that's the way it works. So give me a second here because I want to try and get through all my notes. I hate videos that say you are doing this wrong or stop doing things. They're very well. I personally refuse to click them. Well, you know what? Finding the information you want is kind of like digging for gold or diamonds or coal. I don't know, coal's a good right choice. Let's stick with the gold and the diamonds. You have to go through a dark, dirty place to finally find what you want. It's just part of the process. So I'm willing to do that. I'll watch until I find somebody who, in my opinion, knows what they're talking about. They say it clearly, concisely, and entertainingly. And I found quite a few videos. And again, I'm going to apply some of these techniques, but I'm also going to be going more in my own way. That's kind of why I'm rambling right now and just doing this live stream. I've just decided, you know what, screw it. I'm going to do things my way. And if I fail, I fail, and that's my tough luck. But let me talk about, again, I'm trying to use my notes here, but in the course of walking through the beauty of the field there, I've scrambled my cards up so they're not really in the order I wanted to talk about them. So I'm just going to have to look down at them and hit. I'm shooting from the hip basically. So here, let me bring you up to speed. Right now, I have at least 25 potential stories I want to tell. I actually have more, but those ones I know I could do. Such as I'm going to do both live stream and edited content on most of these. There's going to be the story about Little Saigon, which in 1975, the city of Westminster was, I guess maybe 77. Whenever the Vietnam War ended, suddenly there was an influx of Vietnamese into the city of Westminster, which transformed its entire look and character. And, you know, that's a very interesting story. There's also a little Korea not that far from it. I mean, there's a lot of other Asian communities in that area. I'm going to come down here. That may not be good because now I'm on a knee and that hurts. But I'm not comfortable that way. Let's see, I got to get comfortable, guys, so give me a second. You know what? Let's walk a little bit more, okay? There's something down this way. It looks interesting. And as long as you guys stick with me. Oh, you know what? We're coming up on 38 minutes. Now, one of the things that's happened is I noticed that YouTube has, at like around 35 to 40 minutes, the screen goes black. So if it goes black, I may start up another stream, or I may just wait, and I'm going to ask you to wait as well. Let's give it 5 minutes, and if it goes black, and maybe it comes back, because I know that at least in the last 2 times it did come back, but I had turned off, my side, and so I missed an opportunity there. Okay. Oh, that looks kind of interesting down that way. And it looks like there might be a spot. Oh, actually, it looks like there's a homeless person down there. I certainly don't want to interview. It's always the videos that creators thought weren't going to do well that break out. Isn't that the truth, Nosh? That's what's happened to me more than once. So, darn it, I want to go down there and sit in that area, but I'm really not going to invade that person's privacy. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll come over here by the tree, and I'll sit down in the grass, and at least I'll be a little bit more comfortable. And I'll try to wrap this thing up, because I know we're 40 minutes into it, and I don't want to bore you. I really don't. Here we go. Going up. There you go. I don't want to see the pole. I want to see the tree. See what I mean about, oh, and there's another pole. Oh, well, what can I do? All right, so we're going to hit all the high points and go home, okay? I've already said that I didn't have a good plan for today, and I was really bummed by that. And I'm also going to take the hood off because it's hot now. You can get to see my golden globe. And the fact is, I didn't want to do a stream today. And the very fact that I didn't want to do a stream is why I did a stream, okay? Last week, I did not stream, but I gave myself a pass because I uploaded a new video. And I can't even think of what that video is right now. Hang on here. All right. Trying to think, what did they upload? Because I really liked it. I thought it was pretty darn good. Does anyone remember? Because I don't. That's crazy. All right, well, the heck of it, we're moving on. But because I had made this commitment about one stream a week, I knew I could not pass up today. I had to do something, which brings me really to the conclusion, or at least of the question, about this dark underside. Because really, what I'm talking about when I talk about the ski rental shop, but of course, and I really thought that was a good one. I mean, I think the story is good. I think the editing is good. I think the camera work is good. And again, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, and I'm not looking for accolades, nor am I looking for sympathy. I just don't understand what I've done wrong, and that's what I'm trying to find out. What can I do to improve my work? And that's what I'm trying to find out. Anyway, getting back to this thing about watching YouTube videos, it's my responsibility to improve myself, to improve my channel. If I'm going to succeed, I've got to put in the effort. I can't do this willy-nilly and half-heartedly. And I'm just going to keep pushing my butt until either I give or I succeed. And, one of the things I've learned, there's what you want to do and there's what you can do. And until you can do what you want to do what you can do. And that's what I'm doing here. Okay? So maybe this isn't a great live stream. Maybe the topic isn't the best. Maybe my delivery is lackluster. But you know what? I'm doing it. And the more I do it, the more consistently I do it, the better I'm going to get. Okay? In fact, I made the note that says, do something, anything, even if it's poor. Keep at it, no matter what. Don't quit. And, that brings us really to, there's a term called 10,000 hours to master something. Well, I certainly haven't put in 10,000 hours yet at making videos. And I think if you look at some of these big YouTubers, they've been at it for 5 years, or more, and they've put in hours and hours, and they do the research, and they learn whatever they need to learn to improve and be a better content creator. As for today, being frustrated, one of the things I was trying to do was re-edit the train video that I was telling you about, which was edited in Premiere. And God, I hate that program now. It sucks. It took like 15 minutes for it to load up. First, I had to re-download it because I had taken it off my system. But then, just for it to load up, it took like 10 minutes. That's nuts. I opened up DaVinci Resolve 17. Boom, it's up and I'm working. Then I had to find the files because I'm going to totally re-edit that in DaVinci. And I was trying to write the dialogue for the voiceover, and that was going nowhere. And that what really made it tough. The people across the street from where I live are remodeling their house, and they're tearing out their fireplace. And all day long, I heard the pounding drive of a jackhammer. How do you think when you're hearing? Anyway, so yeah, all right. So enough of that. What else do I want to tell you? You know what? I think we're done. I think we've covered everything that needs to be covered. I really do appreciate all of you. That would drive me nuts. Yes, Scorpion, I think it would drive just about anybody nuts. So, here. I've gone from hacker to back to being Bob. Bob is going to be with you for a while. At least another 6 months. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And here, serious, since I'm on a rant about Adobe, here's what really irks me about these people. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars with Adobe. Oh, Raymond, I love it. Backer. I like that. I'm going to have to go home and review that and maybe incorporate somehow. But let's get back to my dislike of Adobe. I do not like being held hostage by a company. And that's what they're doing to us. Not just Adobe, but all these big multinational corporations around the world. We're being enslaved. And I may not be able to stop it, but I am going to fight against it. And specifically with Premiere, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars with it. But the minute I stop paying them, I will not be able to go back and use that program. That's not right. There should be a one-shot deal. And if you want to use an old version of something that's 10 years old, as long as it's operating on your system and you're happy with it, you should be able to use it. You shouldn't be forced to buy a new computer or buy a new software or update or whatever. Yes, that is true. They've already started doing that, Nosh. My client, their art department, is struggling with that issue right now. The fact that Adobe is going to limit the use of certain fonts. All right, you know what? I think I've said probably enough. I'm pretty steamed up right now. It is wrong, Scorpion. And so the more of us who stand up and say no, the more likely we can fight back and win. And that brings me, yes, I do too, Raymond. I hate the subscription model. Of course, I just lost my train of thought because there was something I wanted to say and wrap this baby up. But I can't think of what it is. And I'm sure it was something that I wanted to say, but say la vie. So you know what? Let me say my spiel. Yes, Nosh. Oh, you know what, Nosh? Your comment there leads me to what I wanted to say. You know what? One of the reasons I like DaVinci Resolve 17? It's free. Now, you can pay about $350 for their professional level, but it's a one-time payment, and you get all the updates for free from that point. Not only is it free, but it is more robust in every aspect of editing. It is a much more professional level editing platform, software editing platform than Premiere. And I know that whether it's 1 year from now or 10 years from now, if I want to go back and retweak it and re-edit a video, I'll be able to do it. I won't have to say, well, it's gone to history because I open it up in Premiere or whatever. So if anyone out there is a content creator, here are my closing words. 1, you're going to have times when you feel down in the dumps. You're going to have creative slumps. There's going to be times you're going to want to quit. I don't know that one, Hikaru. Excuse me. What I can tell you is this. When you feel like quitting, step aside. Don't make the decision, at least not till the next day. 2, when you don't feel like doing something or you don't think you have something good, do it anyway. Do something. Keep that ball moving. Don't give up. The more you do something, the better you're going to get at it. And you know what? The one thing that's cool about YouTube is, especially the live streams, and if you have a Discord server, hint, hint, join the UFO Bob Discord server, over and out, is that you have a support network that other creators in the past did not have. You know, it's just amazing. So I want to take a moment to thank all of you out there for watching, for those who are watching now live, for those of you who will watch later. And I think we'll call it a night or a day or whatever it is. I want to leave you with a better shot than me, okay? So I'm going to stand up. Oh! All righty. Thank you, Hikaru. So, thank you, Scorpion. You know what? I'll have to talk to Hello Hi about that. He's the one that's handling all that. I'm sure he can set it up for me. So, this is going to be our closing shot. Thank you all again for being there. Until next time, this is UFO Bob out. Sorry, Raymond. No bot this time. Maybe next. Cheers, everyone.